Assassin's Creed Black Flag is one of the best AC games there is, one of the best pirate games ever. AC Black Flag was more than just another AC game. It also made a lot of fans fall in love with the franchise. So what we need from Assassin's Creed Black Flag's remake is more than just a graphical bump and some quality of life improvements. No, we need way more because AC Black Flag is 10 years old and the times have changed. How games are made have changed and how people play those games and enjoy those games have also changed. But can this remake save Ubisoft again like it did in the past? The first thing we need from the AC Black Flag remake is a change to the whole ass open world. We need the open world to not just be more inviting, but also to have more in it to do. Assassin's Creed Black Flag's open world is very big, but also very empty at the same time. There are many islands that have nothing inside them, or just a tiger you need to hunt, but in this age of gaming, that's just not possible. I would not enjoy that too as much as I did back then on the Xbox 360. Not every island should be gigantic, but like small things on their own that are not important but are fun to do, and together they build this feeling of travel and adventure. Like for example in AC Origins, we have a lot of different cities that we can go into, and between those cities we have small towns. On their own, the towns are not interesting, but the people and some of the side quests are not as, and they build up these small towns as an amazing place. You feel like you're traveling in AC Origins. These side quests, some of them being amazing, just enhances that. Like, what if the next place you travel to has this amazing quest that you can miss by just walking past a merchant? Like, goddamn, man. Now, every time I think about going into a small town, or maybe we meet another memorable friend of Bayek. AC Black Flag has this nailed down with the big islands where we have stories involving Blackbeard and Captain Kidd. But we could also use some unknown characters that are just sometimes better than the main stories. What we need, and not just want from the AC Black Flag remake, is for the bad missions, such as sailing missions with food or on boat, to just be put out. We don't need all of that, my friend. These types of missions, while being fun on sometimes, most of the times I just hate those missions. Especially the sound meeting detect missions. You know, the ones where you need to be in some kind of zone and you need to be in this exact place at the exact time while these targets are moving, and you need to be close by to them so you can hear the meeting. Even though people like Edward have some type of X-ray vision. But okay, don't you think they have good enough hearing to hear people for more than 3 whole ass blocks away? These missions don't add much to the game and don't have something good to them. Sometimes, most of the times, all of the times, but some change to them could be good. It could better the whole game, and if we don't need them, then just remove them. I propose instead of these meetings, we just know at what meeting place they'll stop at, and they don't have a top ass secret meeting in the open where everyone can hear this. They can even take some inspiration from Assassin's Creed Shadows for this. We just need to know on the map at some level where they are, and if you see the points of interest, you can see that, oh, maybe that thing on the mountain is a castle, and I need to go to a castle in the city right south of the castle. So maybe this specific place is like where I need to be at. I think we need things like this to be taken out and changed with things we can enjoy. It will make the whole game better. But one of the most important things we need to know for Assassin's Creed Black Flag's remake, the one thing that can make this whole game just better, everything, is if we have some new content. Not changes to old content, but like some completely new content. Maybe some dev original idea, you know? Maybe even some Easter eggs. Assassin's Creed always had a focus on the Assassins and the Templars. We need the pirate stuff in Assassin's Creed to be balanced with the assassin stuff. Maybe like in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, we can have some raids on villages. This could make for the pirate adventure that we talked about in the beginning. But these raids are not just for the Templar bases that we already have. No, we need to plunder and raid some villages. Like, oh, Old Benny did not sell that Glock to me for my price range? Let's start a raid and build some notoriety and steal like a true pirate. We know pirates did these types of things in the ye old days. The biggest and the best things we absolutely need for Assassin's Creed Black Flag is a goddamn hook blade. And not just a hook blade, but we need more things that Edward can use. Think about it. Changes that don't just last throughout our playing time, but while we're playing it, we're also doing it differently. Like the hook blade could unlock these new routes of parkour that are completely different from what we had in OG AC Black Flag. And if you play OG then and go to the remake and you bounce between them, you see the different routes that you could have taken in OG if only you had this hook blade. If only you could use the warp dot to like throw it and pray that it lands. And a reason for this in the Assassin's Creed lore is if William Miles takes a trip down memory lane for his genes and discovered that his gene memories are different to what Desmond has. That history is changed between them. Like this could be an example to explain why the remake is made, and the following remakes could also be made. Like William Miles could start with Edward to see like what was recorded and to see what he has in his own genetic memories. Like maybe some small changes could happen. This could explain the remake being different, but also this could like be an in-law reason for all of this to be connected and for it to not just be a cash grab for Ubisoft. Like William Miles would start with Edward, then see what was recorded, then go for all the other people like Ezio. But Ezio's memory would not have been changed that much because Ezio is the GOAT. All of this could segue into AC1's remake, where a lot of different things could happen, where a lot of changes could happen. Assassin's Creed 1 could also like have like bloodline in it. Same way, Assassin's Creed Black Flag could also have Freedom Cry in it. And not retcon it completely, but like maybe change some smaller things of Freedom Cry to make it more interesting, to make it more better. I personally have not played Freedom Cry yet. I really want to, but some changes could also be good, you know? Like what other Assassin's Creed, like think about this. If Ubisoft does remakes and takes them really seriously, like Oblivion for example, then we could also see mistakes that have been made in previous AC games be changed up, you know? Like Assassin's Creed 1 for example, it did not have everything that Ubisoft wanted to give for that story. So we could have like the true story and we could have all the things that Ubisoft wanted to do at that time for those games be actually put in them and the true vision to be shown, you know, because Ubisoft makes Assassin's Creed games once a year and they publish them out at least, and that's not enough time to give these games the actual things they need and deserve. So if we have a remake, we could get all of these things and also all of these changes that could not just help with the games, but also show to us that Ubisoft still has that dog in them. I know they can make amazing games. I hope they have not lost that talent. But I believe in them too, you know? I want to believe in them. I'm just coping very hard. But I really want to believe in them because I love Assassin's Creed. That's why I made my whole channel, bro. I love this gaming franchise. I love the parkouring in this. And I really want to reconnect with it, you know? Every, like, small part of it. But yeah, anyway, that's enough yapping of mine, you know? That's the things we need for Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Tell me what you want to need from AC Black Flag's remake. Drop your thoughts down below and thanks for watching.